Welcome World Coin Mystique, but before we begin, I need you to listen very carefully because today's story is about a coin most people ignore. A tiny piece of metal that looks worthless, light, shiny, and harmless, but in reality, it hides a shocking truth worth over $700,000. Yes, a 2013 UK 5 pence coin, something people throw in drawers, drop in their car, or leave in their pockets, has recently shaken the entire numismatic world. And the craziest part is this: people who actually had this treasure in their hands never knew it. Some spent it, some lost it, some dropped it on the floor, and one man in London found it outside a parking lot and later sold it for the price of a luxury house. So if you think your pocket change is useless, if you think small coins can't be valuable, you might be seconds away from discovering the biggest surprise of your life. Listen carefully because this video might be your golden chance, your once-in-a-lifetime moment. If you skip even 10 seconds, you might miss the one detail that could make you the next person holding a $600,000 treasure. And if you miss that detail, you might regret it your entire life. That's why I want you to stay with me and don't blink. In this story, I will reveal why this 2013 UK 5 pence coin is insanely rare. What error makes it worth more than a luxury house? How to check your coin the right way? Step by step, how to sell it for maximum value. And the biggest mistake people make that instantly destroys its value. But before I reveal the error that changed everything, you need to understand how this miracle happened in the first place. The year was 2013, a normal minting year at the Royal Mint. Millions of everyday coins were being produced. 1 pence, 2 pence, 5 pence. Nothing unusual, nothing special. But something slipped through the cracks, something the mint never publicly admitted. A tiny batch of extremely rare, misstruck 5 pence coins escaped into circulation. These weren't ordinary misprints. These were catastrophic minting errors, the kind that happened once in decades, the kind collectors refer to as a miracle mistake. These rare coins contain a combination of errors so perfectly aligned that the chance of one escaping the mint is almost zero. A rotated die, a double rim, a clipped planchet, and a die alignment defect all appearing together in one small coin. Some collectors say it's like finding lightning inside a snowflake. It should be impossible, and yet it happened. When the first one surfaced in the collector market, bidding wars erupted. Auction houses went wild. Newspapers ran the story. One expert called it the rarest modern UK coin ever made. And when the hammer dropped, the crowd went silent. The price, $700,000 for a 5p coin. That sale set the market on fire, because experts estimate that only 3 to 5 specimens exist. Now here's where it gets interesting for you. This coin entered normal circulation. That means anyone could have touched it. Anyone could have spent it. And that includes you. People who had this coin didn't even recognize it because they didn't know what to look for. That's why this video is your chance to check your coins before it's too late. But before I tell you how to identify the valuable one, I need to warn you about the biggest mistake people make. They clean the coin. They wash it, they polish it, they rub it with chemicals or toothpaste, thinking it will look better. But what they don't know is that cleaning this coin can instantly destroy hundreds of thousands of dollars in value. If your coin is dirty, dusty, or even stained, leave it exactly as it is. Collectors want original surfaces, untouched metal, and natural aging. And now, finally, here's the first and most important error you need to look for. This is where your heart might skip a beat if your coin has it. Hold the coin straight, then flip it vertically. If the queen's portrait does not stay perfectly upright, if it appears tilted even slightly, you might be holding the jackpot. This rare rotated die error appears in only a microscopic percentage of coins. And this is only the first error. There are 3 more. And here's the wild part. If your coin has even 2 errors together, congratulations, you might be holding a life-changing piece. If it has 3, you're in the top tier of collectors. And if it has all 4, you may be holding the exact kind of coin that sold for $700,000. In the next part, I will reveal all remaining errors, how to authenticate the coin, how grading companies like PCGS and NGC treat this specific coin, how to sell it, which platforms pay the highest prices, and the shocking twist that explains why this coin's value is still rising. Asterisk, and now that you understand the first error and why it matters, let's go even deeper into the remaining signs that separate a normal 5-pence coin from a once-in-a-lifetime treasure. Because the truth is, the rotated die error is just the beginning. The second error you need to look for is even more shocking, and most people don't notice it even when it's right in front of them. It's the double rim effect. This happens when the striking pressure of the minting machine slips for a fraction of a second, causing the outer ring of the coin to appear doubled, almost like a ghost outline surrounding the edge. On a normal coin, the rim is clean and perfect, but on this ultra-rare 2013 coin, you can sometimes see a faint second rim sitting just a hair inside the first one. It looks like the coin has a shadow embossed into the metal. If your coin shows this second outline, even faintly, your chances of owning a multi-$100,000 piece shoot up instantly. But listen carefully because this next point is critical. Many fake double rims happen because of wear or damage in circulation. That does not count. What collectors want is a clean, sharp, clearly doubled rim that aligns with the original shape. If yours has that, don't touch it, don't clean it, don't scrub it. Just store it safely because we still have more errors to check, and these final two are what transform the coin from rare to historic. The third error is something only serious collectors know how to detect, and it's called a clipped planchet. Before a coin is minted, the blank metal discs are punched out of a giant sheet of metal. Sometimes the machine misfires or hits too close to the edge, causing the blank disc to come out with a curved bite missing from it, like someone took a tiny circular nibble out of the coin. If your 2013 5-pence has a clean, smooth, perfectly curved section missing from the edge, you might be holding a coin so rare that only a few exist in the world. And here's the interesting part. This clipped planchet error is what pushed the auction price of one specimen into the $600,000 range. It is that valuable. But even this isn't the rarest part, because the final error is the one that transforms this tiny coin into an actual legend. The fourth and final error is die misalignment. This is when the front and back designs of the coin are not perfectly centered. On a normal coin, both sides line up beautifully. But on the rare 2013 version, the portrait of the queen or the shield on the back may appear shifted slightly left, right, up, or down. Even a 2mm shift is enough to classify it as a major error. And if your coin has this shift combined with a rotated die or a double rim, you are no longer holding pocket change. You are holding a museum piece. A once-in-a-generation error. A coin dealers would fight for. A coin that could replace your car, your house, or your savings account with one simple sale. Now let's talk about the most important part. How to authenticate your coin. The first step is natural lighting. Hold the coin under sunlight, not under a yellow bulb. Sunlight reveals the tiny clues that artificial light hides. Check the rim, the alignment, and any clipping very slowly. Turn the coin like you're handling a diamond. The second step is magnification. You don't need a professional tool. Even a $3 magnifying lens can show you details you can't see with the naked eye. Look for doubling, the clean curve of a clip, or any shadow-like rim effect. The third step is measurement. A normal 5-pence coin weighs about 3.25 grams. Some error coins weigh slightly less because of the clip or the minting error. If your coin weighs 2.9 to 3.1 grams, you might have an anomaly worth investigating. If it weighs under 2.9, the chance gets even stronger. And now comes the question every viewer asks at this point. How do I sell this coin for maximum value if I have one? The answer is simple, but I need you to pay attention because this is the step most people get wrong. Never sell your coin raw unless you absolutely have to. Always grade it with a trusted company like PCGS or NGC. These two companies authenticate the coin, verify the error, seal it in a protective case, assign it an official grade, and give you a certification number. This number is the passport of your coin. With that grade, collectors trust you, buyers trust you, and auctions welcome you. Once your coin gets graded, the next step is choosing the selling platform. For normal coins, eBay works. But for coins worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, you need bigger audiences. The top platforms are Heritage Auctions, Great Collections, and Stax Bowers. These auction houses have millionaire collectors waiting for rare errors exactly like yours. They don't bargain, they don't hesitate, they don't waste time. They buy what they want. And if your coin has all 4 errors, your auction could be one for the record books.